There's been quite the buzz around Fairhope Beach over the last few days. That's because a swarm of honeybees decided to make an old hollow tree their new home.
Yeah, the only problem, it was right next to a playground. So in stepped bees to safely remove the hive. Our house sheriff was there to see the process.
Talk about some noisy neighbors. This swarm of honeybees only moved in a few days ago. Their scouts had found what looked like the perfect tree for their new queen, complete with a waterfront view. Unfortunately for them, it was literally only a few feet from a children's playground area. Once they were spotted, the city of Fairhope thought it best to move them out before they got too comfortable. That's where Brandon Hargraves with Bees stepped in.
With this hive, knowing that there's a tiny access point in there, that I'm going to have to give them all the stuff that they've already built up, which would be honey, honeycomb, brood, which is where they reproduce, and get that system established in my box before I get here.
Hargraves' experience paid off as he was able to find the queen using an endoscope and relocate her in his new hive. Through a combination of smoke and pepper spray, the bees were encouraged to move out. Then it was a waiting game. After only a few hours, most of the hive moved out of the holes Hargraves drilled in the tree and found their queen in the new box.
And so these are the two frames I brought in, two foundations, and then I put the queen. You can see those rubber bands there. I've cinched the queen against that. She's in a cage. Just in case these bees don't like her, it buys the tree bees time to go ahead and protect her, crowd her, and then these bees will eventually come around and accept her as her own.
The hive will now head to its new home with Bees, where it will be closely watched over the next few months.
I will micromanage them, just watch them, help grow with them. When we get into mid-June, there's nothing blooming. It's called a dearth. It's a hard time for southern beekeepers, and so I'll start feeding them.
Folks who were enjoying the day by the bay were glad to see the bees were being given a chance to thrive somewhere they wouldn't be a threat to people or threatened themselves.
I think it's a great idea, a nice non-lethal way to relocate them and help preserve our bee generation.
Their new home in the country may not have a waterfront view, but they should be happy. Reporting from Fairhope, Hal Sherrick, Fox 10 News.